Is that better? That looks better on my end. All right. Thank you, Jose. Woohoo! I think it looks better. StreamYard could be funny like that. Oh, Miss South, you're so full of awesome compliments. Jose says, it looks better, thank you. Hey, Regs. Yeah, we're going to try this for a little bit anyway. Like I said, if I don't get rained out because those storm clouds are looking nasty. Palmetto cats. Way better. Thank you. I appreciate that. 4.99 super chat. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. I couldn't believe I got monetized. And I kept saying over and over, I'm like, yeah, I'm not probably going to bother with it because I just don't have the content or decent content. I'm not really teaching anybody anything. I'm just entertaining. But um, you know what? I figured what it's not going to hurt anything. And, you know, I need snack money. Thank you for the snack chat. I love the snack chats. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So I don't even know if I stand in front of it, it might get worse. But we'll see. Yeah, look at crazy. So yeah, that tour through that house scared me so badly though. I was like running. So I'm upstairs and I'm trying to videotape around and I'm walking real gently over this floor and bam I hear this and I'm like I'm getting out of here. It was pretty crazy. But I'm happy I finally went through it because I kept driving by this house over and over and over. Richard Jones, hello. Welcome in. Had to go out and come back. Jose, I understand that it can be anywhere from 19 to 20 feet deep out there. I've caught a few fish here. Nothing really big. Nothing over 8 pounds yet, I don't think. Better. Thank you. I'm glad. Yeah, I can see it on my phone. That's the nice thing about having two devices so that you can actually see for yourself what it's looking like. And I would, if my if my stream's that bad, usually I'll just end it because I don't like watching it. I don't like when I'm robotic. I don't like any of that, but sometimes I'm not aware of it. But thank you. I'm glad that it's much better now. I do see that you can see the water moving. Thank you, Jose. How big do the cats get there? Richard Jones asks. Funny that you shall ask that. I believe that the record catfish here was 142 pounds, maybe. I'm on Lake Gaston. Curl Lake is another big fishing spot. If you're in a boat, I guess. Over on the dock where Tom and Michelle live, LG Bass, and it's all mine. That dock where I was fishing last night, our friend Art from One Ton Fishing Club had pulled in, I think it was a 92 pounder. Alvin Lewis, $20. First payment for Old House you checked out. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you so much. Alvin's talking about when my old fishing spot in South Carolina, there's a nice plantation house there. And he gave me uh, $20 as a down payment towards the house. And so we're up to $40. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, catfish regulators. Aaron says Gaston over 120s has been caught. I thought the record catfish was 142. Was it Kerr that had 142? Oh, good, Mike. Thank you. Mike Chavez says it's nice and clear now. Richard Jones, what is the biggest you can take on your setup? Well, like I said, well, I don't know on mine. I'll take them as big as I can get, but I pretty much have the same setup as most people that are out here catfishing. 143 on Kerr. Thank you. I don't know, honestly. Hopefully if my lines are tied well, I am running 30-pound tests on my main line and a Mad Cat's 50-pound leader line. And I do run the polymer knots on there now. And I don't do the open clasp anymore. Everything is should be pretty good. I should be able to hold up. I don't even know. I just don't know. We'll find out though. One of these days, hopefully I'll get a lunker, because right now I'm still at 25 pounds for my PB. And, but she can handle anything that comes her way. That's awesome. Thank you, Aaron. Gaston is over 120, I believe. Nice. Yeah, my PB is here, or it might be 26 pounds actually. South Carolina, it's really tough on the bank to find a good bank spot, and so I thought I was doing good when I think I got 25 pounder there, and then I come here and I got 26. So I just recently moved here. I haven't been here maybe a couple months, so I have some time to work my way up to the big fish now. My problem is I have to learn how to roll the net, because if I do catch a lunker, oh, in fact, I didn't even get my net. I should pull my net out. I think the storm cleared. Yay! Catfish Bill, $10. Congratulations. Well-deserved. Proud of you. Thank you so much. You guys are freaking awesome. Thank you so much. I don't really see too many catfish and crappie with the $10. Congrats, Laura. Thank you so much. I don't see too many super chats going out too much anymore these days, but I haven't really been in a lot of lives, so. And hello, Mark. Thank you very much for coming in. So I'm calling these, and Tom helped me name them. These are my snack chats. So these are my snack chats for all the snacks that I like to have on hand. I did stop and get snacks too. I meant to get my ice and forgot. I paid for it finally, and then I forgot. I forgot. I left the store without grabbing it from the ice cooler, like a dummy. So there's $3 down the drain. I don't think I can just go back and go, hey, I was here, so a few hours ago. Whenever I get back there, and I forgot to get my ice. I mean, maybe. I'm a little nervous about losing my setup. I don't know if I can. Okay, we can zoom in a little bit. If I get a decent sized fish, I'm just hoping that setup that I have going over there will hold, because they are not meant to go in the dock really, but that's working for me. So yeah, thank you everybody for the congrats. That's awesome for me. I like I said, I've been up and down and back and forth with this YouTube thing for 3 or 4 years now, and I usually I had a ton of watch time hours before I had the 1,000 subs, when I used to live stream all the time. Then when I got 1,000 subs, I never had enough watch time hours. So now I have over 1,000 subs and clearly 3,000 watch time hours. So So, you know, as Chunky would say, money, 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 money. Not really. Not really. But hey, it doesn't hurt, right? Every little bit will help. And I just have to figure out how to set it up in the AdSense. I have to figure out how to go and set up and do the taxing or whatever it is. So minor stuff, minor stuff. And now all I need is some big fish, or any fish really at this point. Um, it seems like a nice day to catch a fish to me. Um, okay, the old in North Carolina record was either 121 or 123 out of Gaston, and Rocky Baker beat that 2 years ago with 127. Whew. Yeah, so that's what I did, Mike Chavez, and it automatically before it even accepts you, it makes you walk through the steps of um, setting up your AdSense, and um, and then it has to go through approving your content. And it said it would take a month, but it only took a day. So here I am. Here I am, Miss America. I just couldn't figure out how to. How you doing? Got Randy over here to my left in his kayak. Maybe he'll go on by in front of the stream here. No, I just got here a little bit ago. Have you? Okay. Yeah, that's about me too. And then I set up, and then those big storm clouds came. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be out on that water in a lightning storm. Mm-mm. Not with all that gear you got going on. Let me see if I can spin you guys around so you can see him over there. And then off he goes. Oh, he's moving right along. All right. Back over here. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Hey, Gabby and Allison. Benoit Fishing. There's Donald Long. Hello, hello. Let's see. Catfish Bill, just keep doing what you're doing. The money is a park or plus. Don't let it become you. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to be making that much money, Bill. Don't worry about it. And I think the only money that you get when you're the 3,000 monetized, I think the only money that you really get, John Boy's Catfishing, hello, is from the, what I'm calling now my snack chats. So the snack chats, I think, is the only money I'll make on the 3,000. I think that the money coming from ads and stuff doesn't happen until you hit the 4,000. But I kind of have been doing a lot more live streaming here, so I try to find spots where I get good signal. I do find, thanks to Aaron, because he actually told me sometimes when you go live directly through YouTube, you get a better signal, which is the case today. So I tried the StreamYard, and it was really, really glitchy, so I had to close that stream down and start up again. I feel like I should go grab my net real quick, because I think a fish is going to come on. Must be ready. I'll be right back. So I kind of laugh a little bit because Miss Becca gifted this to me for my birthday a couple years ago, and I'm like, when in the world will I ever get a fish this big to put in this net? Well, now I'm in big fish country, so it can happen. And most of the time I'm riding around with a smaller net just to put in my car. But what I found is that the catfish seem to really stick in the other net. They get real tangled up. So this one has like a coating on it. My other one might too. I don't know. Um, so I have not yet caught another fish. I don't think I've caught a fish in over a week or so. But hopefully I'll get to use this one today. And now I understand they have those nets um, with some buoyancy to them so they don't float away on you. Mike Cole. She better not be eating more of my cookies. All right, I'm backing up a little bit just to see what's going on. Mike Cole says, I'm here. So awesome. Thank you very much for everybody for coming in. I appreciate it. Um, so many of you have been following me along for so long on this journey. All right, Mark says, okay, everyone, I need a pre-sushi nap. Awesome. All right, well, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you very much for my snack chat. Mike Chavez, she gave you cookies to Tom. Thank you very much, Mark. I appreciate it. My audio is low? Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's not connected. Let me see if I'm connected. I'm going to bring this down for a minute. Huh. All right, well, we'll give that a minute. It says it's back up and running. I don't know. This is the way my day has been going. I told you. It's horrible. It's really tough out here in the country trying to do anything like this. So I'm sorry about that. We here, Michael. Thank you for sticking it out. I always try to come back. I haven't yet been able to not come back. It could happen. It could happen. I moved over a little bit. I don't know. I move over anymore, you guys are going to be completely off the dock. So I was saying, with the 3K monetization, you pretty much only get, I think, the super chats or memberships, but I don't have anything to offer for a membership. So I put the super chats up there, but Tom came up with a great idea to call them the snack chat. So those are my snack chats that are coming in. I appreciate everybody so much for doing that. That's right, poor country girl trying to make it in the big city, or vice versa. I never lived in the city, but I mean, out here, it's not even a town. So is the audio back up? Is it still good? Audio is still good. Audio, adios. Richard Jones says, we are back. We're live. Okay, thank you, Michael. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, I got a little waylaid and sidetracked on my way out here touring that creepy house, and um, I couldn't believe I went upstairs because I'm usually a chicken when it comes to that sort of thing, and especially if the floor can fall through on you and stuff. And so, walking around, I'm like trying to make sure that I'm not going to have the ceilings not going to come down on me. But man, I heard that door slam downstairs, and I ran. I beat feet. I'm like, I'm out. But hopefully, I can get a video of that up. I did do it vertically instead of horizontally, though. Come on, fish. Let's go. You can do it. I don't know what it is lately with the fish. They don't like me lately. Everybody's a moderator. I know people come in here and go, oh my gosh, look at all the moderators. You know what? It doesn't hurt anything. And I like to do it so you guys can put your links in there and all that good stuff. I mean, and I certainly can unmod people just as quickly as I've been modding them. So I think that little storm cloud is going to pass, or has passed. Come on, fish. Let's go. Yep. So odd. What's this little button? Little chat filter. I don't know what that is. Hey, Ralphina. There you go. All right. Well, you certainly do know when new people come into the chat, if they aren't monetized, aren't blue. I got monetization on the brain now. If they aren't blue, they're probably not somebody that has been in my chat for a while. So, Mike Chavez put out this video. I saw it up on the TV screen down in the living room. I forgot what they were called, but they sounded amazing. Some taco. Was it a chili type taco? I'm not sure, but it looked amazing. So you guys, you got to go and check out Mike Chavez's. I got to go watch it myself because I saw it up on the TV and I got to go watch it because it does. It looks amazing. All of his meals are amazing. The video, the way that you do the videos are great. It's just all good stuff. All right, 22 fabulous people in the house for my very first monetized live stream. Woohoo! Let's get fish on. Fish on. So when I didn't know that I didn't have audio, I was talking about my Hydro Web HD80. Miss Becca Mudtramp was so kind to gift me this. My hair is crazy. I see it up in there. For my birthday. Oh my gosh, do you guys remember those? Like a couple of years back, and I did the in South Carolina. It was like a week or 2 week long birthday stream. I think I might have had COVID at that time or something. I'm not even sure. I was out of work. I must have been out of work. But I did like ongoing live streams. It was the best freaking time. Oh my gosh. Those days are so long gone. But I hope to bring them back. I think we need to bring back those fun times. I know Mike Cole is dreading the idea of being locked in a trunk again. But anyway, Miss Becca Mudtramp must have had some insight because she gave me this humongous net, and I thought at the time, huh, where am I ever going to catch in South Carolina? How am I ever going to catch a fish in this gigantic net? And now I'm in big fish country. So I hope I've gained a lot of weight. I've gotten much bigger, so now I think I can fill this net. But yeah, it's huge. But I've used it a couple of times, and then it's kind of big in my car, and I just think, oh, okay, I'm going to use my smaller net. And this one's bouncing. Is it got something on it? I hope. Could be the current, but might have been me bouncing. Anyway, I really do hope. I hope that I'm going to catch a monster in this big thing. And now I understand that they make these so that they actually float. Um, so I think that's awesome. So let's see if we can get a big fish in that. And to honor Miss Becca Mudtramp for being always so freaking gracious. She's just always so gracious. But to honor her with this catching a big fish in this net would be amazing because it's been a couple of years now. So we gotta get it going on. LG Bass, you didn't have to do that. My super snack chat, $20. Look at you guys. Thank you all very much. You guys are amazing. You guys are the best. I don't even know how do you. Oh wow, so there's some things on here. Yeah, I have to definitely get used to some of this stuff. I don't know how to. I'm surprised it's working because I didn't really even set anything up, but I'm excited. Thank you all so very much. Richard Jones, certainly. Benoit Fishing, go Laura! Hunting and Stuff, hello! I got Hunting and Stuff confused with Hunting and Stuff with J&J. They are not the same people. And I have both in the chat, I believe. Snacks are expensive these days. Awesome net, Mike Chavez says, yes. LG Bass is the man. Great guy. Yes. I'm very fortunate to have he and Michelle as friends, along with all and each and every one of you guys. And like I was saying earlier, a lot of you have been following me from the beginning of time. And I mean, it's been a long time. So, yep, Hunting and Stuff says we get confused for one another a lot. But yeah, so all of those live streams and struggling to get a fish and everything else, and just continually, I would have content, I wouldn't have content, my situation would change, I didn't have any place to fish, I finally found a place to fish and live stream, and then I got uprooted and I moved. But look at where I am. This is amazing. So As they say, one door closes and another opens. So, or the door closes and a window opens. I'm not sure which it is, but my window of opportunity. And I have, I'm pretty sure that I have been fishing since I got my car back. My car broke down on my way out here, and I was out. It's horrible. I was without my car. Thank God it did happen here, though. But I was without my car for 7 weeks after moving here. It broke down 2 hours into the 5 hour trip. So I had to ride back 3 hours with the tow truck driver, with my car on the bed, with my kayak on top of that, following Tom and Michelle, who had the trailer, U-Haul trailer packed up. My SUV on top of the U-Haul, on top of the tow truck was packed. Theirs was packed. It was crazy. And 7 weeks I was without that car. It was painful. And I got it back, had it maybe a couple of days and traded it in. It was out of here. But ever since I got this car, I have been driving everywhere and I fish all the time. I fish after work, um, fishing on the weekends when I can. I've even been doing some of the night stuff down at our own dock at home. So I'm putting in the hours now. So I think putting in the hours, I should be getting a fish here anytime soon. LG Bass dropping the links. Woohoo! See, that's what's great when the moderators are moderating. It's awesome. It is that Route 1 bridge behind you. Oh, yes. I had to think about that. Like, am I on Route 1? Yes, I am. Yes, it is. Come on, fish. Hey, Skipjack, Cindy in the house. Woohoo! We're getting ready to have a mega takedown. I know it. Oh, right there. I just said it. I just freaking said it, and that line just bounced. Come on. Take it, take it, take it. That's on the smash rod. I just said that. I said we're getting ready to have a takedown, and that line just went down. That rod bounced. I think he let it go, though. It's hard to keep the lines really tight when the water isn't running here. Let's see if he comes back for it, though. Let's go. Hey, at least I got a bite. That's something. That's something. Let's go. We can do it. 30 fabulous people in the house for my very first monetization, monetized live stream. Thank you very much. So the monster hunt, Catfish Bill was just telling me, I think he said it runs from 6 to 9. A monster hunt. I believe that's on Pontoon Jody's channel. So be sure to go check that out. I know the last time I saw Jody in a chat, she was talking about how she hadn't caught a fish in like 11 days. That's a long time for Jody. So hopefully she caught one last night. I was on the dock at home fishing and live streaming, and so I did not get to see it. Yep, Lake Gaston, Ralphina. My swipe misspells everything. Swiper, no swiping. Come on, take that down. Will you take it down? Dang it. I was so excited we were going to have a fish. And it's so funny. I had just said it. I'm like, I'm getting ready to have a takedown. And boom, that line was, but no, we didn't get anything on it. We did not get anything on it. Lake Gaston, we are in Virginia. I am in Bracy, Virginia, home of Lake Kerr and Lake Gaston, or Kerr Lake. Yes, the right rod it was. It was the smash rod. Had a little tug on it. And then that was it. Alcohol. This is an awesome spot. I do love it. And this is part of, I may get this wrong, but part of the hydro house or hydro dam or whatever they do over here. I don't know. But so the dam, when they let the water out, and the dam is probably, I think maybe 3 miles, if I'm not mistaken, away. But when they release the water, the current gets so strong, like my lines wouldn't be out there; they'd be swept way over there. And the current is really super strong. So, like when we're at the dock at home, you hear Tom talking a lot about the water's running. Well, that's what he means when they have let the water out of the dam, and so it comes down through and it goes into Kerr Lake, and you don't notice the current so much down at Kerr because, as Tom explained to me, by the time it gets down there and it widens out, it kind of disperses. Um, so yes, I have a little bit of current anyway, and you'll see the wind blowing across it. But when the water is released at the dam, it's crazy. I have been in the water, Ralphina. I actually bought a tube. I never did blow up the tube, but I've been in it, and I have had my kayak in it. Back from my run. Wow, that was a fast run. Any bites? No. Did you have any luck with yours? Well, yes, I did have a bite actually. Just recently, I had a bite. Just no fish. Story of my life. I am definitely due to get a fish on though. Tom's catching them all the time. So I go down there. I go down there. I say I'm going down to watch him fish because he's pulling them in. He pulled in a nice 14 and a half pounder last night. Caught a caught three, lost three. Oh no. Seems like the stream's holding pretty good now. My first one when I did it on I did it on the StreamYard side and it was horrible. All right, so I want to go right here. So I don't know if you guys know, but Tom did post a video this morning, and he has been doing really well with posting his own material and videotaping. He can, he sits down there and he's ready to record his stuff. So um, if you guys haven't gone to look, I'm going to post it right here. please take time to go look at Tom's video. Go watch his video. It's not that long. And please give him a thumbs up and a comment because he is working really diligently to get the content up there. And so if you follow Tom for a while, you know he hasn't really had any content. So I think he's doing a great job. Gonna hop out of chat and get cooking. We'll be back for the fishy. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Most of the time what happens is when I'm running a live stream, if I do catch fish, ooh, oh my God, that just popped right up out of the water right there. If I do catch a fish, I always will put the timestamps in the comments of the live stream. Yeah, that fish just popped water right there. That was crazy. I am using bluegill. I have a bluegill headpiece on and a bluegill body piece. I'm thinking I might recast that line because we did get a bite on it, and maybe I should check it. They've been little bait stealers lately. So for all of you that have my sticker, you may want to be hanging on to those, you know, now that I'm going to be famous and all. I think I'm going to go take all my snack shots and buy a house up on the lake or something, you know. Come on. Still there. Let's see if I can get that tight. There we go. It drops so much. So, last time I was out here, all right, Tom, I hope you catch a lot of bait. I'll be coming. I won't be running this too long. I'm gonna see if I can catch a fish today, though. I got 35 fabulous people in my chat, so I really want to be able to catch a fish, especially since it's my first monetized live stream, you know. And with all those awesome snack chats I got, my super snack chats, I should at least be able to come up with a fish. This is YouTube. Yep. I went, so when I first started the live stream, Cindy, I was through the StreamYard side and I lost reception. I mean, I just kept dropping, or it was, no, I didn't actually drop out. It was just very, very glitchy. And so I closed out of it and started this directly through YouTube. I think Catfish Regulators actually gave me that pointer to go direct through YouTube instead of the third party, and you have better reception, which I do. So it did work. Oh my gosh, look at you guys. There's Kelly Bullock in the house. An evening shade. Hello. I haven't seen you in forever. So if you're coming in and you hadn't been in here a long time, you see you were not monetized. That's just because I had cleaned out all my monetized people, and now I've actually gone back and remonetized. I mean, not monetized. See, I got monetized on the brain. Um, Moderated. Aren't you supposed to have memberships? Memberships for what? for to go live on YouTube. I mean, I've always gone live on YouTube. I've always been able to go live on YouTube even before I got monetized. I mean, I only just got monetized yesterday, the day before. Um, I don't know. The bait I'm using is Bluegill. The channel memberships, Kelly, I don't know. I mean, I did not set up, I only set up the the super chats. I didn't do anything with the memberships because I don't have anything to offer anybody. No, I mean, so people can become a member of your channel. Oh, yes, I have that. Yep, I just didn't set that up yet. Like I said, I just did this last night or the night before. Last night, I guess. No, it was probably the night before. But anyway, I don't have anything to offer for anybody for a membership, so I didn't activate that. I'm still working on trying to find spots that I can do live streams at, catch fish. Um, oh, come on, take that down, take it down. Dang it. No, he's on there. He's snapping at it. All right, I think we got him. I think we did. Oh my God. Oh, what in the heck? It's probably a small dink, and he's pulling that hard. That's what they do. All right, he's swimming at me. They're usually little ones that fight the hardest. He has some muscle on him. Ah, oh my gosh, don't. He's still got my bait hanging from his mouth. Hopefully I don't lose him. Ah, hopefully I got him hooked good enough. Let's see. Come on, under there. There we go. He doesn't look like he's hooked all that well. All right. Yay, we got a fish. That's all I wanted. I wanted to catch a fish. Hello, little guy. Thank you very much for coming on by. Thank you very much for coming on by. I appreciate it. There we go. I don't like to do that without the grippers. I'm glad I went and got the net. And I was saying that. I felt like I was going to catch a fish, and I wanted to have the net handy. I'll see if I can get grippers in your mouth now. Yeah, you're going to be nasty about it, I'm sure. We have a fish. Look at that. Yay. You guys want to guess the weight? Not very big. Woohoo! We caught a fish. Good looking one, too. Yes. Woohoo! We got. I'm so excited. Listen to me. Woohoo! Woohoo! I crack myself up. I'm going to do a little video here. Maybe. When you don't catch them that often, you want to make sure you get the the pictures and videos. And this is my first fish as a monetized channel. Woohoo! We did it! We did it! All right, let's see what we got. Enough woohooing, hooting and hollering. I crack myself up, I tell you. I do. All right, let's go. All right, so I see 922 says 3.922. Awesome. That's awesome. And let's see, Mike Cole. Oh, usually Mike Cole will say 500 pounds. This is nice. So you having a bad day, Mike? Let's see. Alvin Lewis, 3.57. Evening Shade says 4. Richard Jones says 5. Those are all awesome numbers. So I have to ask Michelle to put a ring on my grippers, I guess, so that I don't have to have it hanging like I do right now. I locked out already? All right, let's see if I can get this. I don't think you can see it. It says 4.80. 4.80 minus the 2 for the grippers. So 4.6. 4.5 pounder. All right. Sure is pretty though. We're gonna let it go. Maybe his daddy will come. See, he was just nipping at the bait. If I didn't reel down on him, we probably wouldn't have hooked up. Yeah, I should let you go on the kayak ramp over here. Oh, maybe not. There you go. Whoop, splasher. So all the oh, you got me wet. So while I was reeling him in, he still had the bait in his mouth. But it must have come out when we got him in the net. All right. Yeah, got boogies. He was slimy. Yes, I got slime. I'm so happy I got a fish. All right, I'm gonna get this one baited back up, and we'll get it back out there. 3 is my lucky number. Oh, LG bass 3.33. Them scales are off. Just drill a hole. That's what I did. It works. Yes. Yep. And I think that's a great idea. So not put the metal keychain hook in there. Just drill a hole. I got some pretty big fish in here. I only have 3 bluegills, so hopefully Tom, he's a bait master over there. So hopefully he'll catch us. I could be doing that right here. I've been too busy trying to. I'm going to use the little guy. He's kind of small. I'm just going to put him on whole, put a little nip in him and put him on. I'm so excited that I just can't hide it. Could you imagine what I'll be like if I catch a big fish? Just imagine me catching a big fish. I'm gonna like probably Jimmy Geiger, hello. Gonna harvest and can green beans out of the garden this week. We are gonna have so many. You should definitely videotape that. I've never done anything like that, and I'm very jealous. Well, I think you should definitely videotape that. All right, we're gonna get this back out here. All right, come on, fish number two. We don't have all day, but if you're gonna be a big one, you could take the time, I guess. Last week, I was up at a location on Lake Curve. Beautiful view, beautiful, beautiful view. And I was up there, and I had the most magnificent takedown on my rod, and it didn't hook up. Story of my life. But that thing went, and I thought my rod was just going to go over the cliff because I was on a cliff's edge. It was crazy. What do you got for snacks today, Mike? It's all Grady. Hello, welcome in. Happy Saturday to you. Mike Chavez says, okay, we are off to dinner. Awesome. I hope you have an amazing dinner. Are you going out to a restaurant? Or you, Cole Crete says, I'm used to catching 4-pounders. Billy, you won Mike C's cookies. Poor Mike. Poor Mike Cole. Oh, he did give a number, 17. Woohoo. Oh, that was after the fact. It's silly. Protein bars and hard-boiled eggs. Oh, yeah. Good for you. I love hard-boiled eggs. Hey, barbecue. I've always called him 922. Barbecue. All right. Let's go. That was my little, I felt like I just did like a little Michael Jackson move. I'm ready to go. Let's go. We've, oh, do I just hear my bell? That would have been amazing. Tighten that up. I am, look at this. What a beautiful day. The sky was dark. It drizzled a little bit, not even much, just a couple sprinkles, and now it's perfect. I'm so happy. So happy. We've been thinking of incorporating hunting and more of our life into our YouTube channel. Cooking, canning, hiking, adventure. Yes, I love that. That is why, part of why, my channel is Laura the Explorer. Actually, it's because a friend of mine in South Carolina, when I was out fishing, I had a little backpack and I was running up, and he goes, "You look like Dora the Explorer," and I'm like, "It's more like Laura the Explorer," and that's how it came to be. But yeah, I have. I did a video today. I toured a haunted house. It scared the bejesus out of me, so I guess I'm going to call it a haunted house. There's an old, beautiful house. I pass by it all the time, and I'm like, is it empty? Is it empty? It looks abandoned. There's a lot of abandoned homes here. And I decided to pull up. I was going to turn around. Is what happened. I'm like, I'll just turn around that yard because I've been wanting to go up and explore it. Well, I already got up there. I'm like, I might as well get out. So I start videotaping around. I see this door. I'm like, oh, okay. This door is like, it looks like it goes into the house. Oh, well, lo and behold. So there I am, and I'm in the house. Now, I'm not one to brave going up the stairs and stuff. The ceilings are coming down, the floor's squishy. I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to come into or what's going to happen. But I went up these stairs, and while I was up there, I was getting ready to come back down. All of a sudden, slam! And I'm going to post a short on that. I hear this noise, and I was like, oh my God, did somebody come in? Is what's happening right now? I didn't even know. My car was running out front of the house. So I so I'm like, I got the camera still going. I'm like, oh my God, I'm panicked now. My heart's going like this. And I get down the stairs and I'm like thinking, oh my gosh, is somebody like, is it a creepy person that came in, or did maybe the person that owns the property saw my car there? I don't even know what was going on. So then I don't see anybody, and I go back out the door, and when the door shut behind me, it slammed the same way, and I'm like, it was the door. And that's what you get for trespassing. True story. But I do love the exploring, and that's what I post. I post, love the spooky stuff. Oh my gosh, it was so scary. The house, I'll tell you, the house is gorgeous too. I mean, it's old. Yeah, it's old and like dilapidated, but it's so pretty. Like, I don't even, it had two chimneys. I did not see both fireplaces. Maybe I didn't explore enough. But inside, it's small rooms and, run down. But the outside of the house, I'm like, this is great. And the property is beautiful. So I do, but that's what I do. I do my hiking, which I need to do more now. I haven't done any hiking in a while, but I have hiked all 48 of the 4,000 footers in New Hampshire in the White Mountains, and I've done some of those several times, and I've done several of them in the winter time. So I used to hike a lot. I've done some sections of the Palmetto Trail, and I fish, and I take my bow. I have not been bow hunting. I have gone to the gun range. I've did some videos at the gun range. Um, I have been to the archery range with my bow and did some videos on that. So yeah, you should definitely incorporate all that stuff. Why limit it? There's no limit to it. Grady, I am catfishing. Yes, I just caught one just a few minutes before you came in. 4.5 pounder. We're waiting for the daddy to come along now, or the mummy. Maybe the mummy's bigger than the daddy. And camping, Benoit's. Oh my gosh, camping. I freaking love camping. So I bought a cot last year. It was, in the White Mountains when I was hiking, I was backpacking, so everything was on in my backpack, and tried to keep everything light and minimal. But car camping, you can bring everything car camping, and so I bought this awesome cot and the padding and everything for it, but I've only used it once. And I would love to. I have so many campgrounds here, and if I could find a spot that I could actually be on the campground and fish, that would be great. And the last time I did that was on a trip to Georgia. But it was fun. I really like that. I like the cooking and being able to keep your poles out there all night while you're sleeping in the tent. It's fun. Love it. No, Alvin. Oh, my lordy. Oh my God. Would you? I mean, that would be worse than snack chats for sure. I would have to have somebody go with me for that sort of thing. I'm not walking through this house at night, videotaping that. Oh my gosh, absolutely. That would be so creepy. And I don't think I could do it. Oh my gosh. And as it was, Alvin, when I was leaving, I was videotaping the outside, and I'm like, is there somebody looking through the window? I was just in there, so I knew there couldn't be. Anyway. Anywho, yes. I mean, definitely, yeah. You could be taking your boat and doing some offshore camping, Benoit. Pack up some camping gear and get in your boat and do some rogue camping off the water. We love creepy abandoned places. My favorite was an old um, TB hospital, an asylum, local. We explored the entire hospital. That is insane. I had an old thing like that as well in New Hampshire, and they actually tore that building down, and I had pictures of it. I did not tour inside it, but that's creepy. What's that TV show? They do a lot of that touring through those creepy old hospitals and asylums and stuff. Um, Gosh, I used to watch them all the time. I can't think of the name of it. I love that stuff. There's Bass Fishing with Paul. Hello. I'm a little excited. So you can hear, yeah, I caught a fish. I'm happy for that. And I'm monetized. I don't really think it matters, but I have almost 4 years of doing. My YouTube channel is very old. Like I started it back in 2011, 2013, something like that. But I never did anything with it. It was just a place to put my hiking stuff at the time, way back when, and share it with family and stuff. So it's only been the last 4 years that I've been really utilizing this platform, doing what we do now with the live streaming and the communities and all of that. So, but the last 3 or 4 years, and I finally am at a point where I have the number of subscribers needed and the number of watch hours to do the first level monetization. So I'm pretty excited about it. It's been a long time coming. So Alvin, yeah, if you want to come on by anytime, I'll be happy to go tour that house at night with you. Someone says, yes, we want to camp more next year. We just have to take our dogs and plan trips with them. Hey, that's all right. Absolutely. As long as you got a vehicle for that. It's all great. He says, sweet, we are trying to catfish. We catch many from our pond, but get skunked every time we go to the lake or river. Oh, that's interesting. What river are you fishing on? Hey, there's PD Fishing. Says, hey, hey, just dropped by to say hi. Ghost Adventures. Yes. Yes. I love them. I don't know if they've ever actually seen any ghosts. Usually it's a lot of noises and banging and whatever, but it was always fun to watch. I had it, real life, but they do go back and debunk stuff. So, um, I guess in a sense, debunked it on my way out and said, "Oh, okay, this is what that noise was." But oh, it's crazy. Ghost hunters too. Yep, exactly. They are going to tear down this one soon, so I'm glad we got to experience it once. It's a high trespassing traffic area now, so they catch a lot of people. Oh, wow. Yeah, so the one, it was like an old, in New Hampshire, it was like a whole complex of big, beautiful buildings to these old, I don't know if I still have it on my Instagram, the picture. Um, but it was all these different hospitals. I don't know if it was part of a prison system at one point too, the old prison and old hospital and the old asylum. Um, but I knew the woman that worked the construction company that was tearing it down, and they were finding old bottles, like really old bottles, in the mix underneath with the foundation and everything else. So she kept collecting all these like medicine bottles and things like that. This is really weird, really kind of creepy. Come on, fish, let's go. In the Ozarks in Arkansas. Wow. Boy, catfish are everywhere. We did not have catfish in New Hampshire. Um, we have what they call horn pout. And so I never went horn pouting. I always thought they were a nuisance when you're trying to go bass fishing or trout fishing. And you always had all these little horn pouts. But people would go out at night, I guess, and go horn pounding. Horn pouting. Any fans, have a good night. All good luck. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope to get another fish on before I'm done. Okay, so it's all Grady. I'm at your channel. I am subscribing to your channel because I am not currently subscribed. And let's see what it says in the description. It's all Grady. Welcome to It's All Grady. We are a small family of three, and we left behind the city life to build a self-sustaining homestead. Join us as we build, grow, and learn. We are so happy to have you along on our new adventure. Awesome. We're glad you stopped by. Hit that subscribe button. I did. To stay with us on a homestead adventure. Awesome. Keep in touch. And then it's got all the contact information in there. And I'm going to drop that link for your channel. I love going in and reading the descriptions of people that are like new to my chat and coming in that I haven't. Also, I'll go back oftentimes and read the description on people that I see all the time too, because sometimes after a while you kind of forget what it's all about. So I just subscribe to It's All Grady. Hopefully you all will too, and check that out. Thank you so much for joining us here today. Bass Fishing with Paul says, I watch them over here. Zach gets excited a lot. That's awesome. I'm always excited. Benmont says, I'll have to post the pictures we have of the hospital. Yes, tag me in it. I want to see that. I'll look and see if I have. I mean, they used to be on my Instagram, so I might have taken them off. I took a lot of stuff off. I actually ended up making my Instagram private, so only the people that follow me can see anything now. It never grew. Instagram, I think, is a funny place. I've also had that for many years, but how do you get it to grow? I never get anywhere with that. Um, Me and the wife go ghost hunting. We got most equipment. Really? That's awesome, Paul. Do you post that stuff? I'm gonna have to go check that out. Do you? If you post it on your channel, I definitely want to check that out. I do not get amazingly. So here's the thing. Like I just do me. We all should just do ourselves, right? So I do not get a lot of views on my hiking stuff. I do not get a lot of views on my camping videos, and I definitely do not get a lot of views on my uh, creepy house tours. And I don't care because I like doing it and I'm posting on there. And there are a handful of people that do enjoy that. So if you are going to do these things and it's not something like the problem is I'm in a catfishing community. It's not a problem. But the problem when you're trying to post other content and you're in the catfishing community. So to build that, you have to try to reach out to the people that are in the hiking communities and that sort of thing and trying to build that so that you have a bunch of different people that come in. And I have a handful of people that are from some of those communities that do pop in here. But don't get discouraged with that. Continue to always post your stuff, and that's what I do. So, like when I get home tonight, at some point when I'm done fishing, I will work on getting that video up of the tour I just did. And if I get 10 views on it, I don't care. It's to me, it was awesome. And I hope those people that do enjoy that stuff will enjoy seeing it. Uh, Paul says no, but will do next time we go. I'm going live. I thought about it. I thought about going live when I was there. Now, if I was live streaming that and that door slammed like that, you guys would have been like, I was just totally going to lose my shit. Absolutely. That would have been awesome in a live stream. Thanks. We joined your journey as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We love fishing. Benoit says, we sub to you, Grady. Awesome. Potty mouth. I know, Michael. I know. It's a horrible thing. If I was there, I would have had to change my boxes. Oh, I mean, I couldn't, I can't, I'm gonna have to just do, I want to be able to do like just a short of that moment. You couldn't see me or my face because I was videotaping, but you can pretty much see the camera running. Like, I'm like, oh my God, what is it? But the noise was so loud and it didn't sound like a door closing. I mean, it was whack. I mean, it was scary. It was scary. You definitely would have had to have been there. Come on, fish. Let's go. We got one fish. I'm happy for the one fish, but I do want another fish. Please bring on another fish. I love going ghost hunting. We had good results at Corfe Castle. I can't even say that. Swanage, Dorset. My son right now is in Ireland, my younger son, and he's been sending me videos and he's doing the live chats with me and stuff and doing a lot of touring of the old like castle stuff. It's pretty cool. Not to mention the views are just gorgeous. I am so glad that these storm clouds went by. I lucked out. Paul says, I'm in the UK, not Ireland. Yes, I understand. I was just making reference to my son being in another country. Alvin says, it makes you think of the horror movies with scenes like that. Absolutely, yes. Yes. Come on, fish. I could put a worm on this, my bait rod here and see what I get. I got so excited I forgot all about bait fishing. So, yeah, I'm sure that the whole, oh, I'm monetized thing is going to wear off, but you know what? I appreciate everybody that's come in to spend my first live stream, monetized live stream with me. I appreciate it very much. The super chats is all I have up there active right now, and I'm calling them the super snack chats. They're going to the snack fund. So I appreciate everybody that did donate to that. That's funny and awesome. I love it. The thing with those, it is hard because it can be discouraging for the fact that I think YouTube takes 30% of that. Speaking of Becca, when I was looking at my net down there and I was talking about Becca and her net, she posted a video of her cow sleeping. It was a freaking, oh no, it was on a picture on the Facebook. Cutest looking thing ever, sleeping like it was like a little angel. And then I leave our house and drive by our cows, not my cows, not our cows, but the pasture beside us. And this cow was just laying down on its side and it had like dark brown on its face. Freaking cute. I didn't know cows could really be that cute. Now I want a pet cow. And the donkeys. I had to ask, like, why does everybody around here have donkeys? And the donkeys are never close enough to the road for me to videotape them. And but anyway, there's several different properties I've been by that have donkeys. And I learned that donkeys are on farms because they protect the livestock from the coyotes. Something I did not know. And I mean, I've always read too that donkeys can have a really mean demeanor. But when you Google them, it says totally the opposite. So my plan was to come here and do this awesome live stream. I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad I was able to catch a fish. And then hook up with Tom to do some fishing off the dock. He was gracious enough to make me breakfast this morning. He made me bacon anyway, and then he asked Michelle to make my eggs, so it counts. One fish is not enough. I feel like the bite needs to be picking up here soon. The weather is getting cooler. The water is still really warm, though. I think we were told by one of the neighbors that it was still like 70 in the 70s, 76 degrees water temperature. I finally went out and bought a new bait rod. I've never even heard of this proficiency, but look at the colors on that. How cool is that? It's like a patchwork fishing rod. $30, and it catches fish. Well, sometimes. That's not where I wanted it to land. Come on, fish. I think I put a head section back on, so I think that's what that little catfish took was the head section. Last time I was out here, it was pretty much just Mike Cole in my chat. And we were counting how many times I actually got hooked up. It was a lot. There's a lot of down trees and stuff. That's all the trees on the shoreline. But the logs, I mean, there's one log over there that I have at least 15 hooks that are in there. Oh, you bugger. Let go. Take my bait. So I got some chili, corn chips, and orange slices. The little candy orange slices for my snack. Cows always look better on the barbecue. I can't disagree with that. 26 times, my Cole says. All right, Richard, thank you very much for coming in. My son had a bottle calf, and it had the longest lashes. So cute. That's awesome. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Catfish Bill told me that the Monster Hunt is on, and I thought he said from 6 to 9. So that might have gone live now. And you guys should definitely go check that out. But it doesn't look like I'm doing much of anything else here. I'm probably going to be packing up soon so I can go fish with Tom. Of course, I didn't catch any bait to take over there. I'm extremely impatient too. It's really nice right now. I can actually feel a little crispiness in the air. Probably be a really nice night to just sit out on the little dock. $25 times. I bet you that is right. Hey, these fish aren't biting over here. Crispiness and eat cookies. My beef is plant-based, is fed on grass. I don't know what they do with these. I think there's some I was going to say long-nosed, longhorns is what I wanted to say, not long-nosed. I don't really know what they do with those. But at any rate, I just had wanted to come on and do my very first live stream as a monetized channel. And I'm so happy that I caught a fish. And I am going to probably just spend a few more minutes here, leave my rods out while I pack some stuff up. But I'm going to get myself pulled together and go fish at home on the little dock with Tom. I might try to come back out here, or actually, I might get out a little earlier and do another spot tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I had some things to do today, so I had gotten out a little later. And Tom and I stayed out probably until about midnight or close to it last night, so I kind of slept in a little bit. But thank you all so very much for being here and for following me for all these years and having the faith in me, especially because I struggled so much. And from the very beginning of learning how to catfish, I did not know how to catfish. And it's just been a crazy, crazy adventure. So to finally get to the point where I can actually apply for the monetization, even though I said I'll probably won't monetize. And then I did. I didn't actually think that they would accept me. I don't, I just didn't. And so, but anyway, I'm excited and hopefully I can get more frequent content and hopefully get some fish on my channel, along with some camping and all that other great stuff. So, thank you again very much for being here. And I hope you guys all have a fantastic evening. I really hope to be catching some fish down there with Tom instead of just watching him catch them all. Paul says, what I want to know is if vegan food that good, why are they trying to make it taste like meat? Yeah, there you go. Evening said it was so great to see you as well. Thank you so much. All right, and with that, I am going to say, I'll see you down river. I'll see you next time. I'm sure it won't be long. Maybe tomorrow, who knows? We'll see what I have going on.
If we actually get on some fish tonight, that would be great. And I will not go live because the service down there is horrible. No matter how hard I try. Um, but I will take videos. So I'll see you next time. Ta ta for now.